Good morning, guys. I'm on my way to Weight Watchers. It's 9:33 in the morning. Meeting starts in about 12 minutes. I have to weigh in before that, clearly. And I'm doing this on the iPod because I want to upload this before, like, tomorrow morning, because I have to upload things on from my regular camera overnight, so you don't get them till the next day. But what I wanted to say was that the person behind me is really close. No, I'm just kidding. And the person in front of me is from California. Is it Socks Heather? No, I'm kidding. Anyway, I'm just being ridiculous. I wanted to tell you guys that I kind of want to apologize. And I know you guys are all going, you don't need to apologize. I do need to apologize. I want to apologize for not being very encouraging last week. And I know that everyone has to have their moments where they're, you know, not has to, but does have their moments where they are discouraged, having a hard time, you know, pulling out of a funk, keeping going when things are not going very well. Everyone goes through that, and that's understandable. But I always tell you guys, you know, it doesn't make any difference what the stupid scale says every week if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And not last Friday, but the Friday before, I gained a pound after doing what I had been doing for 5 months and really had no idea why. And I did pretty good with that one. I was like, oh, well, you know, it's really irritating. I gained an entire pound and I've not done that in 5 months, but whatever. It is what it is, and I'm going to go on and do what I got to do. Then last week, when I gained 2.2 more pounds after doing better than I did the week before, because I thought, well, maybe I did do something wrong. We'll just keep trying to torque it and figure it out. I couldn't seem to pull out of it. I was kind of okay on Friday after the meeting. Had I not stayed for the meeting, I probably would have just completely thrown in the towel and acted like a complete boob. But I stayed for the meeting and it helped and whatever. Saturday and Sunday we were busy, so I didn't really have time to think about it, but I was irritated. I was irritable. It was this underlying irritation that was going on, and everything was just really ticking me off. But it wasn't everything else. And then come Monday, when I got the kids off to school and was getting dressed in my bathroom, it just hit me. And so I was putting my clothes on and I felt like a big fat lardy butt. I felt like, yeah, I did gain 3 pounds, 3.2 pounds. I can feel every one of them. My clothes don't fit anymore. And it was a crock of Patuki. My clothes still fit. And I ended up in tears. I'm going to end up in tears right now. I'm sorry. Blah. I'm a girl. What do you want? I ended up in tears and blew the entire day with I just let it overtake me. And it was retarded. Not retarded. I hate that word because my son has mental retardation and it's mean. It was ridiculous. It's a much better word. So, I blew an entire day, allowing myself to be irritable because I have a tendency when I am sad, upset, scared, any of those kind of negative type emotions, I just get mad. Because that's how I deal with things. It's wrong, and I'm trying to learn to do better, and I do better now than I used to. But I usually translate all of those negative emotions into irritation. Because it's easier for me to deal with it that way. It's a lot less in your face if you are just irritated. You know, if you're just irritable. But if I'm sad or disappointed, it's much more difficult for me anyway to go, I'm sad or I'm disappointed, and just go ahead and feel the sadness or feel the disappointment. I shove those things down and just let irritation take over. So I did that on Monday, and everyone forgave me. My husband and all them forgave me, thank God, for being a jerk. And then the rest of the week, I was fighting it, at least. I mean, I didn't let irritation keep taking over, but it would keep bubbling up, and I'd have to fight it, and bubble up and fight it. Because I just kept feeling like This is just not fair. It's just not fair, you know. I'm going through all this, I'm working really hard, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, finally I'm doing it after all these years of not doing it, and I've been doing really well, and, you know, whatever, and it's just not fair. Well, guess what? Life is not fair. Move on, sister. No, I finally yesterday started going down the path more of, I don't know. I don't really know what led me to the place where I am this morning, where I'm like, oh well again. Oh well. If the stupid scale says I gained 25 pounds when I go into this meeting, I don't care. I am going to keep going. I'm going to keep eating healthy. I'm going to keep tracking. I'm going to keep counting points. I'm going to keep exercising and exercising more every week. I'm going to keep drinking more water. I'm going to keep going because I'm not doing this just to shed the pounds. I'm doing this to retrain my brain and my mouth to eat healthy no matter what, because that just makes sense. It just makes sense to eat healthy and, you know, have a better quality of life because I'm healthier, and live longer because I'm healthier, and all of those things. Have more energy, blah, blah, blah. You know, all the things that come with eating healthy and losing weight, because that's just a byproduct of eating healthy. So I'm back to that place again, and I want to apologize to you guys for not being encouraging enough throughout the week. I was just kind of blah in all of my videos and blah, 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 and I'm sorry. That's ridiculous. You know, I'm not only on YouTube to keep myself accountable and encourage myself to keep going, I'm on here to hopefully be able to help you guys as well to be held accountable and to be encouraged and to keep going no matter what that scale says. So I want to apologize, and hopefully I wasn't so blah blah that I drug somebody else down the tube with me. Because I've noticed that a couple of you are going through kind of the same thing this week. And I know that's not, you know, like I sway the masses. I don't mean that. I just mean I hope that I didn't play a part in that. So I'm going to shut up now because I'm at 7.5 minutes, and it's 9:41, and I've got 4 minutes to get in there. So have a great day, and I will be back with my weigh-in, and I don't care what it says. Bye.